people! Welcome to another edition of our finger-tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard. With me, Big Jim, here to talk to you about all sorts of wonderful fusiony type things because it is SummerSlam fusion time. Long John Silver and the Pirates down here in the fusion chamber are, Jim. We got the treasure down here, the SummerSlammy type treasure, waiting for you to come down here, Jim. So, I've got that to do. Now, with some good timing, I've actually got a WrestleMania fusion card to pick up. So I'm really pleased about that, because that gives me a chance to see whether I can firstly pro one of the WrestleMania fusions I've got, and if not, just cannon fodder to put into the new fusion chamber. But also, I did have some King of the Ring rewards to pick up, which I have just done, but unfortunately you've missed it because the camera broke down. Now, if you remember, I picked up an Emma last time round, which was my fourth individual WrestleMania Diva. I have not had luck with Divas in this. I have not had luck. Plenty of singles, but pros. I've just got Nia Jax as a WrestleMania pro. Whether we got the SummerSlam card that was available in the team event, I shall come to shortly. Anyway, let's claim reward. Let's hope for better than Neville, which we got last time. And let's hope for Diva. Diva. Sasha Banks! I've got myself a pro. You little beauty. Yes, at last. I've got another WrestleMania Pro Diva, just right on demand. What else have we got? We've got Jimmy Uso. Okay, well, he'll be very useful to chuck into the Fusion Chamber. I'm so made up about Sasha Banks. That is great news. Cracking news. Brilliant news. I got Sasha Banks. I finally got my second WrestleMania Pro Diva. As you can see, Nia Jax has been holding the fort there for quite some time on her own. And now I've got Sasha. Now, sadly, it's another right arrow, but I'm not complaining. I mean, if you should have seen my reaction. Where were you? You should have been here. You should have seen my reaction. I was more than chuffed at pulling Sasha. So that's good news. That's very good news for me. And I then was going on to say in this video that you'll never see because it didn't record, that the team did extremely well to get Alexa Bliss. So that's, again, good news on the front of the Divas. But what I would say is this was done very much without too much effort from Big Jim. If we just have a look at the team, there's Marco, who's new to the team. Cracking effort, certainly making a good impression from the off. Well done, Marco. Joey, Backaroo, Stephen, Josh, Gage, who's new as well. Matt, Boleve, who's a third new member. There are quite a few new people joining recently. And then myself and Ninja Boy at the bottom. But in my defence, those of you who know that I do some work for Yahoo Sport UK, I was covering No Mercy overnight, Sunday for Monday. So I was actually up for 40 hours. So when it came time to play, the lads were like, actually, we've got this, Big Jim. You don't have to worry about it. Well, we can do this. And they did it with hours and hours and hours and hours to spare. So well done, team. Very pleased, very proud of you. So she's joined the crew. I would quite prefer it if it was a pro, then I wouldn't be wasting some work that I put in. These flipping network errors. Come on, then we can have a look and see what the SummerSlam cards are. Come on. Waiting on a network. Right, claim rewards. Here we are, claiming rewards. Claim those rewards. And we get The Rock. Here's another single. Oh dear. Am I going to want to put him into the fusion chamber? I suppose I'm going to have to, aren't I? I'm just going to break off here, actually, to say last night, a very nice evening, a very pleasant evening, I was invited to the Museum of London. They're having a special exhibition to celebrate 40 years of punk music. 40 years since the punk explosion on these shores. And as I was going around this special guest preview event of punk music and punk culture and everything, I thought, I wonder what the Sex Pistols, who were banned from the BBC, and the Clash and the Stranglers and all those guys from 40 years ago would think about, knowing that in 40 years' time there would be a cultural exhibition at the Museum of London in their honour. Times are strange. Anyway, talking of which, times are a change. I'm Bob Dylan, just won the Nobel Prize for Literature as well. Don't know what's going on. Rock seems to be taking over. Bit late in the day, but it seems to be taking over. Anyway, let's move on to SummerSlam. Let's have a look at the cards that are up for grabs. All with an NXT theme, as you're probably well aware by now anyway, because I'm a bit late to the show on this, because this is the morning after the night before. Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Big E, Bo Dallas. Really? Bo Dallas? Samoa Joe. And just the one diva, Asuka, and then Vincenzo with his 105 to all stats. Now that's quite a considerable amount less, isn't it? That's 6 cards. 5 fellas and 1 lass. Compared with... is it about 9 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 2 divas and 7 fellas. So, a shorter roster when we get to SummerSlam level, which would suggest, would it not, that they don't think we're going to be kicking around for too long on SummerSlam level because Season 3 must be around the corner. Anyway, let's have a look and see who I want. Who do I want? I suppose... Oh, hang it. Anyone. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's your first card, doesn't matter. It's your second card when you start chasing the pros. That's what you're after. So, look. Sorry, Rocky baby, you're going to have to go in there because 12,500 points. That's big. Right, we're going to have to call on the Usos. The Usos are useful for something, and that's for chucking them into the Fusion Chamber. Long John Silver and the Pirates in the Fusion Chamber. For those of you who still ask why it's Long John Silver and the Pirates in the Fusion Chamber, well, it's obvious. It's quite simple. Many moons ago in Season 1, remember that Season 1, anyone? I was saying we're going to go to the Fusion Chambers. I think it was the very first episode where we had the Fusion Chamber. And for some reason I did it in what sounded like a bit of a piratey voice, so it kind of stuck. So it became Long John Silver and the Pirates in the Fusion Chamber. RJ Lad. And it's just kind of just stuck ever since. For no other reason than I'm a bit of a Herbert and that tickled my sense of humour. So that explains that. There you go, for all of you who wanted an explanation. Right, I'm going to have to burn some more here, aren't I? Jey Uso has been fully worked on. Those big shows, I've got to pro that, so I don't want to waste a pro. So what are we looking at now? Jeez, I've still got to go. Well, I'm not putting a pro in, that would just be damn stupid. So, I'm probably going to need to free up something else, aren't I? I don't think I'm going to have enough here. Where are we going? Jey Uso's unlocked. And Kofi Kingston's unlocked, actually. So, it might not be too bad. Do I need that trash can? Probably don't need that trash can either, to be honest. Damn, I didn't mean to go back. Oh, this is such a long-winded process, isn't it? You'll fall asleep doing this. Right, what's it doing? Right, it's page 3. Don't go beyond page 3. Otherwise, I shall have to kill you. Right, Kofi, who I've already got as a pro, so I don't really need him again. And 12.15. 12.15, so 200 and... Was it I needed? I don't want to go too far over the top. This is 2,500, isn't it? And I needed 1,200. Ah, damn it. Damn it, what's it matter? Just go for it. Just do it. Get on with it, Big Jim. Stop talking nonsense. Just do it. Get on with it, man. Stick Jey Uso in there. 2.5. 12.5. 12.5. Oh, I haven't got enough. 15 points. Can I manage the 15 points? I don't actually think I've... there you go. There we go. That'll do. Little Alicia Fox just sat there. Foxy gets the call up. So there we go. Finish now. 17,280 credits. Not enough credits. 17,280. That would be 80 quid and another 3 grand on top. So another 19 quid. So call it... So, 99 quid. Should we do it? 99 quid, should we do it? Shall we? Hell, I'm not doing that. You think I'm crazy? I'm crazy, man. Ain't doing that. So there we go. That can burn away for another 6 days. So come back in 6 days' time and see what I got. So yes, team event, that's done. And now ring dummy dim dom. Have you guys started? I haven't, because I think what I need to do is not have the SummerSlam Pros in my deck, because I think that will make life a bit difficult. That's been done on autofill. Let's just give it a little go. Let's just give it a little play and see how we get on. So let's just play a game. No bonuses. Can't afford the bonuses. Let's give it a go. What's that? I'm getting messages about updating my... Don't want to update. Thank you very much. Just disappear. Interruptions when you're trying to make videos. Right, so let's just see how we get on with this. So if we do that to start off with, I'd like to start off with a weak card. Oh, what's it doing now? Oh, jeez. Sorry, but let's try to download stuff. I said no, I don't want you to download stuff. I want you to go away and leave me alone. Right. Flipping Apple Mac. You press dismiss and he goes, well, I'm going to load it up anyway. Yeah, well, I don't want you to load it up. Yeah, as I was saying, I prefer to play a weak card to start off with, let them take it, then take it back, and then kind of work your way through from there. And see how we go. See how we get on. And with my 3 SummerSlam Pros, I probably stand a bit more of a chance than I would do normally. I was struggling with just the 1 or 2. You see, I noticed the artwork's gone again from that card. It's so flipping irritating. These little errors in this game. Sort it out. Sort it out. Right. So yeah, season 3 could be with us very soon by the looks of things. Let's just bung that up there. So it looks like we're going to get the win here, because whatever they do, we'll be fine. So actually, well, I'll stick with this deck for a little while. See how we get on. See how we get on with the action. What did you make of No Mercy? I was actually, I think the SummerSlam crew have got the advantage over the Raw boys at the moment, boys and girls. I think the SummerSlam events have been better than the Raw events so far. So Backlash and No Mercy, it's better than Clash of Champions, in my humble opinion. So it'll be interesting to see what Raw does, see what it can raise its game. They quite interestingly managed to catch Talking Smack after No Mercy, which was quite interesting as well, because they had both Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan on, and Dolph Ziggler came on. I don't know if you watching the Dolph Ziggler fight against Miz, there was definitely a moment as he was clambering into the ring where he started looking around the crowd, and it looked like it had just dawned on him that actually if he lost that match, that could be the end of his career. And it was I've never seen him sort of caught like that before. Normally he's just full of himself and climbing through. I like Dolph Ziggler, don't get me wrong. And he did come on afterwards and said there was a couple of moments during the bout when he was just he was caught thinking about things, and one of them was as he was clambering into the ring. Now I know that we all know about the scripting and everything else that goes on, but you never know. People get hurt, plot twists, things can change. So I do wonder, because his contract negotiations were ongoing late, right up until No Mercy. I was wondering whether perhaps he was originally scheduled, he was going to lose, and then they just flipped it about, and perhaps he was thinking, my God, I was about to give all this up. Who knows? It's good to listen to them. And Alexa Bliss came out, a 5-foot powerhouse that she is, doing her best to try and moan to Shane and Daniel Bryan. What do you think of Daniel Bryan's abilities as a GM? He's not quite comfortable, is he, on the microphone still? He's got a propensity to mix up his words and have a few problems. And of course, I suppose you could say infamously called Apollo Crews Apollo Creed, which then gave The Miz an excuse to pick that up as a line. But that was covering up for the fact that Daniel Bryan had got it wrong in the first place. Yeah, there we go. Look, another win. That'll do. I can quite happily play on with these. So, good news then. On the front of the vase, I've got my Sasha, so I can build her up. I've got a SummerSlam Fusion burning quite nicely, albeit that's going to be 6 days. just going to do this final pick. You couldn't just give me one. Just one little shard, could you? Just a little shard. Right, let's do, what are we doing time-wise? Got time for one more? No more interruptions. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Ninja Boy will be back in action with me later today. Now, whether this video is Thursday, it's first day of Ring Dobby Dim Dom. So this shall go up today. I will be doing some recording with Ninja Boy later. It will be FIFA 17. We did a pack opening last week on the same day as the Team of the Week was announced. We couldn't do it this week because I was out at this thing at the Museum of London. But what we've done is, with the squad building thing that you can now do on FIFA 17, we've crafted our way to 30 packs. 30 packs. There's about 20 of those 2 guaranteed gold, rare gold player packs. But there's 30 packs that we've built up, and we're going to open them in one hit. So we're going to record that and record that this afternoon. So if it's not up later today, I think it makes more sense rather than hit you with 2 videos in one day. That will probably come out on Friday. So that's something to look out for tomorrow. If you're watching this video on the day it came out. If you're watching this on any other day other than the day it came out, then have a look. And have a look for our pack opening extravaganza in FIFA 17. If you don't like football, don't bother. Go and have a beer or just do whatever you want to do. Put on some Bob Dylan and listen to why he's become won the Nobel Prize for Literature. Or listen to the Stranglers or the Clash and find out why they've got an exhibition in the Museum of London after 40 years. Right, let's just stick Mizzle in there. Crimson Moon. It's a shame that the camera wasn't working earlier for the WrestleMania pulls, because that was that really was happy days. It's been a while since I've been that pleased with a pull from something. Oh, look at this. Show us your face. Stop hiding behind your chevrons. Right, I can't take him back, can I? So let's just dump Dino in there. Yeah, we're cool. We're cool for the win. Too cool for school. We're cool for the win. And school is where Ninja Boy's at before you ask me where is he and why isn't he in this video. So that answers your question. It's going to be in the later video. But there we go. So that's my first little bit of shardishness. 1 down, 35 to go. For the old Ring Dobby Dim Doms. Got to end on a waiting on a network, haven't we? Round and round she goes, where she stops nobody knows. And final one is Nout. So there we have it. That be the end of that. It's John Cena, isn't it, the card that we are all chasing for, the special event card this time round. So there we have it. That's SummerSlam Fusion now burning. Have any of you, rich people out there, actually spent some money on burning your first SummerSlam card? Be interested to hear. Let's face it, if that was £100 to make one, and you've got to do 2 to get a pro, it'd be interesting to see if someone's been splashing the cash. Know anyone who might have been splashing the cash? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know where you're at. Are you just going to sit out now, wait for Season 3? Are you ploughing away a lonely furrow in this battle to try and get some divas and get some good cards ready for Season 3? Do you want to stick with Season 2? Do you not want Season 3? You're quite happy with what we're doing? Whatever you want to say it down below. That's the forum. That's where you can just say what you like, as long as it's not rude. If it's rude, it won't appear, because you get blocked. That's what happens. I don't have to do it. It's set on an automatic thing, which makes my life easier and means you don't get seen by the world. So keep it clean to be seen. Just remember that. Now don't forget as well, you can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter. But most important of all, if you like this, stick a like down below. Please subscribe, and until I see you next time, you good person, you stay as cool as you are.